DIY coffee table, Surreal furniture. I made a coffee table in the shape of a bowl. It's inspired by the works of Salvador Dali and Picasso. Though I feel grounded by traditional works that link us to the past, I also like the awkward and uncomfortable art of surrealism. By stretching the bounds of what's normal or acceptable, you get a new look at things. It helps spark creativity, or at the very least the possibility for new directions in your work. Progress always seems to be made when you push yourself outside of your comfort zone. Let me show you how I made this coffee table. I printed out a 2-scale shape of the bowl I wanted to make a body out of. There were a lot of papers to stitch together, so I used tape as I matched the pieces of the paper puzzle and stuck them together. This took me a while. After the bowl shape was ready, I cut the waste out with scissors. This full sheet of ply is a leftover from the wood I rescued off the street. I've made a lot of projects from that reclaimed wood. You can check those videos out here on my channel too. I made a tall-backed chair with piano keys for the seat, a table in the shape of a tree, and a very cool-looking rustic chair. I'll leave a link to those videos in the description. So I placed the bowl-shaped template on a sheet of ply and stuck it to the wood with tape. I traced the shape with a pen marker. Pulled off the template and had my shape traced onto the sheet. Next, I used a jigsaw to cut out the bowl shape. This is going to be the legs and body of the coffee table. I did this 2 times. One of the bowl bodies were a bit larger, so I flush trimmed them with the router table to make both pieces equal. I sanded down the 2 bowl sides a bit. I then took some black gloss paint and painted the soon-to-be table base. I'm going to make a very simple, minimalist box for the coffee table, so I'm measuring it out. I took it to the table saw to cut it to size. And now I have all the sides for the box. I can glue it up. I tacked it with pin nails and left it to dry. Next, I painted the outside of the box in black. And to add some color interest, I painted the inside of the box green. Once everything was dry, I placed the box where I wanted it to sit and masked it off. I'm going to be cutting out this part of the bowl so that the top box can fit. I'm drilling where the screws will go that hold the piece together. I'll countersink the holes too. These dowels will be used as cross members. I'll assemble the piece now. Once assembled, I applied a bead of glue. I slid the box in and left it to dry. My Surreal coffee table is ready. Check out the finished piece. Subscribe, like, and comment. Escajedo Woodworking.